Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in this video let's talk about the 4 aspects of the goddess Astarte. Of the goddess Astarte, Ishtar, Inanna, Aphrodite. I want to remind you that for me this is the same goddess, but she's different. She's different because she's coming from different countries and nations and from different pantheons, but overall she has the same energy and the same frequency. So when I'm saying the goddess Astarte, I mean to all the goddesses that I mentioned. When I say goddess Astarte, is basically a code name for that frequency, for that energy of the goddess. So this is a very interesting topic that I gathered the information for you. I hope this information will be very beneficial for you, and maybe you can imply this into your own magic, or maybe it will help you with the work with the goddess. So we have 4 aspects of the goddess, and we can correlate that to the 4 cycles of the moon, to the 4 cycles of the season, and to the 4 women fertility cycle. Also, the number 4 is the number of stability, of physical reality, of our 3D, of the earth. We have the 4 corners of the earth. I know we have 8 directions, but also 4 directions is the representation of space. So number 4 represent table, a bed, I mean all those items that are stable, a home, and etc. We have the 4 moon cycles. We have the new moon. We have the new moon, which is a waxing moon. We have a full moon. Then we have a waning moon, waning or waning, I'm not sure how to say it. And we have the dark moon. So in the new moon, we are starting a new energy. It's something fresh, it's new, it's an energy of a child or an energy of something fresh, new, and a beginning. We can compare that energy to the goddess Astarte spark of life energy. We can divide the goddess also to 4 aspects. She has an aspect of some new beginning, of the spark of life, of this desire, spark of energy, spark of fire. Then we have a full moon, which is the energy of pregnancy, of completion, of fertility, of motherhood. Then we have the energy of the waning moon, which is the energy of destruction and battle and destroying negativity from your life. And we can associate that to the energy of a war goddess when Astarte in her war aspect. And we have the energy of the dark moon, which is the energy of the crone, of the wise woman, of introspection, of magic, and of wisdom. So basically this is the 4 aspects of the moon, and we can correlate that to the 4 aspects of the goddess. And the goddess actually have 4 aspects. If you're working with the goddess, you will start to understand and to sense, especially if you're a woman, of course, that she have this cycle in her. And we as females, we also have cycle. So we can really understand that goddess. We are part of her. It's natural for us to understand her. So how is that information can actually help you? Well, you can do with that everything that you want. If you want to use that information in your magic, you can do it. You can use that information while you're working with the goddess and build your magic according to that. So what do I mean? When you have a new moon, and I'm actually recording this video while it is a new moon right now, you can feel the new energy of the goddess, this spark of life, creativity, the beginning of something new, the beginning of a new cycle. You can do magic that is associated with all of those topics. So in the new moon, you can give her offerings and you can ask for new beginnings, for starting something new, for helping you to accomplish your goals. Maybe you have some new projects that you want to make. Also, it is an energy of love, in my opinion. You can also do love spells because this is some new, fresh energy. All the things that you want to invite into your life that are associated with new beginnings, this is a perfect energy for that. So from the new moon until the full moon, you can actually feel that energy and start your new projects, new beginnings. You can manifest new love, you can manifest something new in your life. I think you got the idea already. When the moon is full, we have few days of the full moon. This is an energy of completion and of pregnancy. So very important matters can happen when the moon is full. And this is the energy of the goddess when she's in her aspect of motherhood, of fertility, of conception. This is how I see her in that time. She's fertile, she's motherly, she is loving, and she's more mature. So we can say that the new moon is the young Inanna, the young Astarte. When the moon is full, she is at her fertile state. She's becoming a woman. She's fertile, she's attractive. So you can do in the full moon spells for female energy. You can do beauty spells. You can literally do fertile spells if you want to conceive. But again, it's also needs to correlate with your fertility cycle. You can do spells for some major projects that you have. The full moon is a very good energy for bringing out major projects in your life. So afterwards, we have the energy of the waning moon. This is when the energy is reducing itself. This is a great energy for banishing, for removing negativity, for destroying the things that are no longer valid in your life. This is the energy where you can eliminate all the things that are no longer valid in your life that you want to get rid of. So this is a great energy for cleaning clutter from your home, banishing negative energies from your home, from yourself, removing negative mind patterns that you have in you. It's something that you need to do daily, in my opinion, but when the moon is waning, this is the best energy to do that. And this is the energy of the goddess when she is in her war state. So this is our war Inanna, the goddess of war, Astarte, the goddess of war. Even Aphrodite, she also was the goddess of war, by the way. In Sparta, she was worshipped as a war goddess. So this is her war energy. So everything that is associated with war, with eliminating, with destroying, you can do that magic in that time. When the moon is waning, you can eliminate all the things that you don't want in your life. If you have some connections or clutter that you want to eliminate, you can destroy and eliminate. If there are people that you no longer want to be associated with, you can do magic to just eliminate those people from your life, to close connections, to just move on. So afterwards, the energy is reducing, and we are starting to have a dark moon. The dark moon is a very heavy energy. This is the energy of the crone, of the wise mother, of the old woman. So the dark moon is representing lack of energy. Every time that there is a dark moon, I personally do not have energy at all. I just want to be with myself. I don't want to see anyone. I don't want to do anything. I feel tired. And you can also pay attention to your cycle, to the moon cycle, and see how you're feeling. Usually, I personally don't have energy at all. And this is the time when you can think with yourself. This is the time when you can accumulate a lot of magical knowledge and magical power. But you will feel tired, you will feel out of energy, but you will have a lot of realization regarding magical and occult stuff. So this is the time of introspection. We are going inwards. We are closing ourselves from the world. It is better to really not to associate with no one, to not have a social life in this time. Just be with yourself and you will have major magical realizations. I'm speaking from experience. This is the most powerful time to understand your inner self, to understand magic, to understand occult. You will have information and you will have understanding of that, of the inner world of yourself. So this is a very wise energy, and this energy represents the goddess when she is a crone, an old lady, wise and tired also. So basically that's it for the moon cycle. Now we also have season cycle, and the seasonal cycle is also made from 4 seasons. So we have spring, summer, autumn and winter. We can associate that energy to the stories of Inanna if you want, but it's something that I will speak about in later videos, because we do have the major 4 stories of Inanna. We have Inanna in the Hulupu tree, we have Inanna in Enki, we have Inanna in the Muzi, and we have Inanna going to the underworld. And it's something that we can actually correlate with the seasonal cycle. But this information I want to bring to you in later videos. And also you can think about this for yourself and to see what is your point of view regarding those mythologies and the seasonal cycle. So now let's go to the woman fertility cycle. We also have 4 fertility cycle, the 4 phases of the menstrual cycle, and each woman should be aware of that. You can actually do a lot of powerful magic, a lot of personal powerful magic according to your cycle. And it will be even more powerful than the moon cycle, because the moon cycle is very global. It is a very global, it's very global energies, but your 4 phases of your menstrual cycle are very personalized and very powerful. And I think each woman should know that information. So we also have 4 phases. We have the menstrual phase, we have the ovulation phase, we have the follicular phase, and we have the luteal phase. We have the menstrual phase when we have our period, then we have our ovulation phase, which is really fast. It's 3 to 4 days. This is the most fertile state of a woman. You can manifest quickly in that phase. When you are in your ovulation phase, you can do a lot of magic. You can manifest everything that you want. You can do witchcraft and magic to bring, to attract the things that you want in your life. This is a very powerful time. Use that. You have that. I mean, it's something that is biological. It's in you. So why not to use that? In that time, when you are ovulating, you can work on manifestation techniques. You can literally read affirmations and manifest and think about your manifestation. This is very powerful. Then we have the follicular phase, which is typically lasts for 16 days. This is also a fertile state. You can continue to do your manifestation, but the ovulation period is the most fertile. And then you can continue to do your manifestation and to attract everything that you want. Also notice that you are the most attractive in that phase. You're looking very beautiful. Your skin usually is clear. We are very beautiful in that state because this is our fertile state. We are producing hormones to attract the opposite sex. We are the most attractive to males in that state, and males sense that. They can smell your hormones, by the way, and you will be very attractive to them if you're around men. So men can actually look at you a lot. They can literally hit on you if you're around them because they can sense that, they can smell. This is biology. Now, let's continue to the luteal phase. This is lasting from 11 to 17 days, which is a very long period, and this is the period of PMS syndrome. It's a very difficult time for us as women because we are having mood change, we are getting angry a little bit, we have mood swings, and it's perfectly fine. This is biology, this is our energy and biology as human beings. This is our existence, and I think we need to embrace that. If you're tired, if you're angry, it's okay. If you have mood swings, it's okay. And it's very important because it's something that even when I did not knew that information, I thought that I'm just, crazy and moody. But when I studied that information, I understood that it's okay. It is natural. This is from nature. I'm allowed to be angry. I'm allowed to have mood swings because I have these hormonal changes in me. And it's something that I even educated my partner as well. So he knows if I'm crazy, if I'm moody, if I'm emotional, it's natural. I'm a woman. I'm allowed to be this way. And he really understands that and accepts that. Like, it's natural and it's fine. When you're in your luteal phase, I don't know if I'm pronouncing those names correctly, but anyways, luteal or luteal phase, you can actually, again, do a lot of cleansing rituals. You can eliminate negativity. You can eliminate destructive relationships that you have. You can basically destroy everything that you want. This is a powerful, powerful time. I will not go into black magic, but I think you can get the idea. This is the time, when you are angry, you can destroy a lot of things. This is the time where you can eliminate negative patterns from you, when you can eliminate negative thinking, negative emotions also. It's time for you to be with yourself, and it's okay. Because it's okay for you to, especially when we are getting close to our period, it is becoming very tense. We are emotional, we are tired, we're angry. Every woman have her own syndrome. And you need to learn yourself. This is very important. So this is the time for giving yourself a break. So after that, we're approaching to our menstrual cycle. And those 3 days before the menstrual cycle, they're very critical. It's when we are, again, it can be different to each female, but like from my personal experience, the few days before the period are like the worst. And this is the time of distraction. This is the energy of the war goddess, because we're destructive in that phase. We're angry, we are emotional. And a woman creates life, and she also can destroy life. I'm not trying to be very negative here, not in a literal sense of destroying life, but I mean we can manifest and we can also kill manifestations. So if we want to use that information in a very positive way, we can actually destroy, again, negative thinking about ourselves, eliminate negativity, eliminate negative relationships that we have. All the negativity that you have in your life, this is the time to work on that. You can destroy that because you don't need this negativity in your life. Use the energy of the war goddess, use it. So when the menstrual cycle are happening, it is a form of release, because although we are in pain and we feel bad, but still we have release in that time. We're starting to feel better as the days are going by because the hormones are changing. So about the menstrual cycle, I will do a separate video. There is a lot of magic that we can do with the menstrual cycle, with the period time. But again, most it's the energy of destroying and manifesting. So we can use that as well. Also, I wanted to mention something that might be a little bit controversial, but I'm not trying to be controversial. I just want to bring you the information. I have read that females who are taking birth control pills, their cycle is fake. So when they are in their, I'm not really sure, I'm not a doctor, so you can research that by yourself, but I'm just giving you the hints. When the woman is in her fertile state, when she needs to release those hormones to attract the opposite sex, she is basically not doing that. So if you will take two females, one who have her natural cycle and the other on birth control pills, the one with the birth control pills will not be, the man will not smell her hormones because she's not producing them. So again, this is a very controversial topic by itself, but I just wanted to bring you that information so you will be aware. Again, I'm not saying that if you're taking birth control pills, this is negative or bad, not at all, because we live in a modern day, we live in modern era, so sometimes the birth control pills can actually help to females who are suffering from polycystic ovaries or other conditions. So again, if it helps you, it's okay. And it does not mean that you're not attractive to the opposite sex, but on the primitive biological level, the woman who is not taking birth control pills is more attractive. So anyways, now let's go to the last subject that I wanted to mention. This is a very, very long video. I want to finish this up. This information I actually find out very recently, and I did not knew that. So now we will understand everything. Did you know that the planet Venus have also phases? And this is amazing. I did not knew that information. And apparently the planet Venus we can see the planet Venus with her horns. When planet Venus is in the sky, when she's bright, when she's shining bright, she's actually can be shown with horns, just like the moon, just like the waning moon or the waxing moon. So now I understand why Venus is depicted with horns. And it also said that the Mesopotamian astronomers described Ishtar as having horns. We can see Venus with her with her horns. So this is amazing and very interesting. So the horns symbolize fertility, symbolize the bull, the cow, divinity. And this is just amazing that Venus is actually can seen with her horns. I did not knew that information. And Venus have cycles as well. So Venus have her own cycle, just like the moon have her own cycle. And this is very interesting. This is all correlates to the energy of the goddess. We can use that information, and I think this is very interesting. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please write in the comments. Also, you can research for yourself about the phases of Venus, about the phases of the moon. I also advise to you to pay attention to your woman menstrual cycle. Pay attention how you are feeling when you are in your period, when you're ovulating, when you are in your fertility state. Pay attention to that. Even write down all of those observations, and also you can write down all your observations regarding the moon. How you're feeling when the moon is new, how you're feeling when the moon is full, when the moon is waning, and when we have dark moon. So anyways, thank you for watching. Please write everything in the comments. You can share that with me. You can subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on Instagram on magicalkey666, and you can support my work on Patreon. And thank you for watching. Have a great day.